One of the most common questions I get asked is which supplier should I choose? And a good supplier can be the difference between breaking even and making a ton of money with dropshipping. So you'll want to make sure you choose the right one. So in today's video, I'll be comparing two of the most popular suppliers out there, SourcinBox and Fulfillment. I've been getting asked to make this video for quite some time, so here it is. We'll talk about the pros and cons of each and which one's right for you and your business. So make sure to pay close attention to this video so you know which supplier to choose. My name's Alex if you're new, and without wasting any time, let's get right into it. Now first, let's talk about what makes a good supplier. I want to give you guys a few different things to think about with any potential supplier out there. Now I'm sure you guys have heard some of these a time or two, so I'll make sure to move through these pretty quickly, but each one of these points is very important, so make sure you understand each one. Starting with low pricing. Obviously, every supplier that you work with, you should ensure that they have the lowest prices possible, but you don't want to sacrifice quality. You want to make sure you can get your quality products delivered to your customers fast for a good price, which leads me into my second point, fast shipping. Every supplier you work with should be able to get your products to your customers in just 5 to 7 days or less. In 2025, many customers are used to next day delivery, and while you're not going to be able to get next day out of China, you should be able to get your products delivered to your customers in just under a week. Because let's be honest, the days of waiting over 30 days for your package to arrive are long gone. You'll deal with countless refunds, chargebacks, and angry customers. It's not worth it. You also want to make sure every product you work with is high quality. Even if you never touch any of your own products, you want to make sure your supplier has a good quality control team in place. You want to make sure they're inspecting every item before it's sent out and making sure it's the highest quality possible. And with that being said, you also want to make sure your supplier has good communication. They need to be transparent throughout this entire process. They need to let you know when issues arise or when there's going to be delays or when prices start to go up. You guys should be communicating on a near daily basis, especially as you go to grow your brand. Now, besides those 4 key points, you want to look at what additional services your suppliers actually offer. Can they give you custom packaging, branding, put your logo on your product, do custom product photography or anything else? But also, do they charge you hidden fees for those services? That's always something you want to consider. So now that you guys know what to look for in a good supplier, let's talk about our first supplier in the video, SourcinBox. So SourcinBox is a free e-commerce platform like many of the others out there that connect e-com sellers with suppliers in China. They offer many different services like product sourcing, fulfillment, custom branding, all managed through a user-friendly app. They give you your own agent to manage your account, and there's no hidden fees along the way. So they're already off to a good start. Now they automate your fulfillment process, meaning you'll source products through their app, link them up to your Shopify store, and they'll fulfill all of your orders as they come in. You can just place them in one big bulk order. They offer free warehousing and product sourcing from thousands of products available. Like I already mentioned, they can put your logo on your products or create any custom flyers and thank you cards you need. And you get personalized support for any issues you might encounter along the way. SourcinBox works with various logistics providers to ensure that you're getting 4 to 7 day shipping from China to the US, but also various other countries as well. They offer various payment methods and terms like PayPal and wire transfers or credit and debit cards. And unlike many of the other suppliers out there, there's no monthly or subscription fees. You only pay for your products and shipping as your orders come in. And all of your products undergo various quality checks before they're sent out to ensure that all of your customers are satisfied. Now, one of the cons of SourcinBox is from what I have seen, a lot of the shipping costs are pretty pricey. So depending on the size of your package and the destination, you could be paying a lot more for shipping than some of the other suppliers out there. So you can see their website right here. You can get started just by clicking on this little button and getting your free quote. And you can see right away that they integrate with some of the top platforms. So Shopify in our case, you also got WooCommerce, other top platforms like Etsy, and all of these ones in the middle. We scroll down, you can see some more information about their brand. They've been in business 7 years. And it says they're shipping about 20,000 packages every single day. You guys can see all their different services that they offer. Like if we go over here under dropshipping, you can see how it works and all the different services that they actually offer. They have product sourcing, inspection, free warehousing, order fulfillment, private labeling, shipping and delivery. And you can see how it all works down here. You connect your store with SourcinBox, you source all of your products, then you import them to your store. You place your orders as they come in, they'll fulfill everything for you and ship them all out to your customers. You don't deal with any of your customers or touch any of your products. You can even click the resources tab right up here at the top, and you can see some of their winning products on their catalog. We'll scroll down, you can see all these examples down here. You're gonna have to actually log into SourcinBox to check the pricing and all of these details. But this just gives you a great idea of what's working for other dropshippers right now. Which is why I should mention that if you are looking for winning products to sell in your own stores, this is a product research tool that I recently started using called Zik Analytics. So over here, they'll show you the top trending Shopify stores. Over here, they'll show you the top trending products over the last 30 days. And each one of these lists is updated every single day. So you'll see these top performing products, what they are, the price they're selling for, how many sales they've gotten over the last 30 days, and how much money they've made. You can analyze each store further by clicking on this little icon right here, and it's gonna bring up all of this information for each store you wanna go over. You can see their social channels, what ad platforms they use, the different products they have, the amount of sales and revenue they've made over the last 30 days. You can pull up their sales chart and see how much they're making every single day and when. You can scroll down, you can see all of their best performing products down here. You can see when they added each product to their store, the price they're selling it for, the amount of sales they've made over the last 30 days, and the amount of revenue. Say you like one of these products right here, you can go a step further by clicking on this little AliExpress icon, and you can source each one of these products on AliExpress. You can see with one click, I have dozens of suppliers for this little light right here. And this works for any product or any store you wanna go over. So in case you're interested, I'll leave a link for Zik down below. But with that being said, let's go over our next supplier, Fulfillment. Now, Fulfillment is another private supplier. They're a third-party logistics service, or 3PL, meaning just like SourcinBox, they'll connect directly with your Shopify store, they'll source all of your products for you, store them in their own warehouses, quality check every item before it's sent out, and ship all of your orders out as they come in. You don't have to deal with any of your customers or touch any of your products. Fulfillment will handle everything for you. Now, it's so simple to get started with Fulfillment. You'll go on their website, I'll leave a link for them down below. You'll select get a free quote right here. Then you're gonna fill out a little more information about your brand, the products you sell, and they'll get back to you with an accurate quote right away. Just like SourcinBox, Fulfillment offers many services, the most important, dropshipping. And here's how it all works down here. You sell your products on your Shopify store, they'll source everything for you, purchase them, quality check every item, ship them all out for you, and they'll keep you updated throughout this entire process with your own dedicated account manager. Now, Fulfillment actually goes a step further. They have great customer support just like SourcinBox, but they'll actually assign you your own agent to keep you updated with your account. So they'll communicate any delays, price increases, or anything else you need to know about your business. Since I've been using Fulfillment on some of my own dropshipping stores, I communicate with my agents nearly daily about my business. And like we already talked about, great communication and transparency is key to a good supplier. Now, one of my favorite things about Fulfillment is the custom branding options. So you can create custom flyers, you can put your logo on your packages, on your products, or anything else that you need to. This helps you build a strong brand and really stand out from your competition. And this is all included in your initial quote. There's no hidden fees along the way. Besides that, they can shoot custom photos of your products for you. They can do hero shots, mannequin shots, jewelry shots, anything else that you need them for. If we scroll down, you can see some examples of their previous work down here. And overall, they just do a great job making your products stand out. So like I already mentioned, I'll go ahead and leave a link for Fulfillment down below in case you guys are interested. I highly recommend the supplier as they've been one of my own personal suppliers over the last several years. And I can't recommend these guys enough. They've got my shipping speeds way down, my costs way down, and my customers much happier than when I was ordering on AliExpress. Because one thing I always say is that once you test and validate a product and start making between 3 and 5 sales every single day, it's time to move on and find a private supplier. You can't work with AliExpress suppliers forever. So now I just want to give a quick recap and compare these two suppliers. We'll talk about the pros and cons of each, both SourcinBox and Fulfillment. So as far as pricing is concerned, both of these options have competitive pricing. There's no hidden fees or monthly subscription services, but you can actually get an accurate quote tailored to your brand. As far as shipping times are concerned, both SourcinBox and Fulfillment can get you 4 to 7 day delivery to most countries, but working with SourcinBox does come at a slightly higher cost from what I've seen. SourcinBox offers some private labeling and branding options, but not nearly as many as Fulfillman offers. But Fulfillman provides premium branding options like free logo placement on all of your packages and products. Now, SourcinBox works directly with product manufacturers, and you can actually source new products through them, whereas Fulfillman sources products from manufacturers with the strictest quality control in place. They can source just about any product you need them to at a much lower cost, ensuring you that they're getting you the highest quality possible. Because a lot of times quality will vary from supplier to supplier. We've seen that many times in the past. Now, the only plus that SourcinBox has on Fulfillman is their user-friendly app. This is the only app that I've seen from any of the mainstream suppliers out there, so they definitely did a great job with that. But as far as customer support's concerned, Fulfillman is definitely the better option. Not only do they assign you your own dedicated account manager, but they check in with you daily with things to do with your business. Whereas SourcinBox, you have to manually reach out to these people and wait sometimes days for a response. You can't be doing that when you're running a business. It's just that simple. That's everything you need to know about those two suppliers. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've been using Fulfillman for the last couple of years and they've been nothing but great for my business. So I'll go ahead and leave a link for them down below in case you're interested. And if you found any value in this video, consider leaving a like, sharing it with others, and subscribing for more. I have a ton of helpful resources to help you guys out linked down below. Don't miss out on any of those. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.